What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Quest coming back at you once again, and back to boxing, another boxing video. So this one is going to be about four individuals who I feel right now should be the subject of conversation in the middleweight division. Sorry, Canelo and Triple G, I really don't care. So let's focus on, first off, and Demetrius Andrade. The WBO has now ordered this fight between Andrade versus, okay, I'm gonna be polite, okay, Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is the middleweight Kell Brook, okay? This guy refuses to fight anybody. His last performance that I absolutely loved, he basically beat from pillar to post David Lemieux, but that's it, okay? You had a whack-ass performance versus Willie Monroe, and you have done everything you can consistently to sit there and either you're kind of the middleweight version of David Haye, okay? And I'm not trying to just say this because it's UK, and I'm not trying to make this a UK American thing, but let's be real. David Haye had a tendency that he would have big fights lined up, and he always had a fucking injury. He always had something go wrong. There was always something, okay? And I'm sorry, Billy Joe Saunders is the same exact version of David Haye, okay? So here's what's going to happen. I believe in Demetrius Andrade's skill set. A lot of people believe in his skill set. A lot of people know how talented Andrade is. But Andrade's got to step up now. He's got to treat this fight as if it's life or death. It is life or death for him. Go in there and beat the living hell out of Billy Joe Saunders so we can move him out of the way, okay? Because I'm over Billy. I'm just gonna make this very prevalent right now on my channel. Like I said in my last video, I'm no longer promoting that fake paper champ, heavyweight champ in the UK. I'm no longer going to promote, and that includes champs here in America who refuse to fight tough, stiff competition. That also goes to the UK and from wherever else part of the world you're from. If you do not, okay, if you're a belt holder and you constantly duck the opportunities to unify and to become undisputed, I'm not promoting you on my channel, period. End of discussion, okay? It is time for the young bloods to step up in here and take over. I'm so tired of these guys who have these promoters who are strategically moving them through the ranks, strategically moving. Once they gain a belt, you see them fight 2-3 bums in a row. Then they fight one guy who's got is mediocre. Then they go back to fighting 2 or 3 more bums. I'm so done with that, okay? That's why I'm not even freaking talking about Canelo and Triple G. They don't exist as far as I'm concerned. Once Gennady Golovkin allowed himself to be stripped, to stay Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy's whipping boy, I have no respect for Gennady Golovkin. It is what it is. He can go on. He could fight Canelo 5 fucking times. Do another Pacquiao versus Marquez, which I think that's really where this is going with those two, because both of them will get their ass whipped, okay, by the more athletic, harder punching, more skilled, youthful guys that are in the division. That's why they are so hell-bent on fighting each other. It is to avoid the Charlos. It's to avoid the Andrades. It's to avoid the real guys who want and who are starving or hungry to prove that they're great. So those two can hold each other's hand and skip on down the yellow brick road, because I'm not giving them anything. Back to Andrade. Please, this is your moment. I've been asking where you are. Shout out to one of my subs who asked me in a live stream to talk about you. I totally respect your skill set. Now it's your time. You got your opportunity, okay? Step up, make this happen. Now, to the other two, shout out to Danny Jacobs and Dervenchanko. These two will be fighting two in-house fighters from the same training camp. Much respect. I like Dervenchanko. Everybody knows I like Danny Jacobs. I like who Danny Jacobs is. I like how he respects the sport. I think he's a great ambassador. He's got a lot of projects over here on the East Coast and that he runs and things that he does for the community. 100% I respect Danny Jacobs. This is in my opinion, I think Danny Jacobs just has the harder punching power and he has the greater experience. He should overdo Dervenchanko. And here's what I'm going to sit there and tell you when it comes to Danny Jacobs. Once you beat Dervenchanko, I want your eyes set on a meet, okay? Whoever wins between Canelo versus Triple G, I need your people to start putting pressure on trying to get your hands on another belt. You need to get your hands on another belt, Danny. Okay? You're in your prime. You've bounced back. Your story is unbelievable. I've been in defense of you, 100%. I believed in you when you fought Gennady Golovkin. I believe you edged the fight. It was a close fight. I believe you beat Gennady Golovkin. You've shown that you have the ability to have a second act in your career after people write you off after getting knocked out by Demetrius Pirog. You have to push. I want to see a fight between Andrade and Danny Jacobs. This fight has to happen, okay? So you need to push behind the scenes to make this fight. I want that WBO title here in the United States, okay? These two men have to figure out a way in these next fights that has been ordered by the sanctioning bodies. These two men have to step up and show us what they're really made of. I believe in Danny Jacobs. Demetrius Andrade, your inactivity is what scares me a bit, but I think you have the tools, the athleticism, and the ability to beat Billy Joe Saunders, okay? And then after this happens, here's what my dream is. My dream is to never hear about Billy Joe Saunders again. I know that's not going to happen, but my dream is I never want to hear from Billy Joe Saunders or his fan base ever again, okay? Billy Joe Saunders is the middleweight version of Keith Thurman. I don't even know, you don't hear anything from his fans until a fight is announced. Once a fight is announced, then all of a sudden Billy Joe Saunders is the greatest middleweight of all time. Please, enough with it. That's my position on these fights being announced. That's what I take. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Am I right about this? I'm just being completely honest. Be done. I'm done with, like I said in my prior video with Anthony Joshua, I'm done with these guys who want to duck, dodge any stiff competition or unify. These two fighters, in Andrade, Dervenchanko, Jacobs, seem to want it. They want it. They all want to give the fans what they want to see. These other ones, Canelo, Triple G, Billy Joe Saunders, no, done, over with. We've seen this too long in the sport of boxing. Somebody's got to take a stand. Somebody's got to say enough is enough. It's your boy Quest X. I am out.